Hello everybody, welcome back. I'm the Strategy Professor, and we are going to be doing solo queue for most of this night. We're going to see sort of how the viewership is. Just let me know what you think in the comments, or you can email me, or whatever. You know, what do you think about teamfight tactics? I mean, I discussed this last week. I think that it is going to be a really big permanent game. When I was looking earlier today, on Twitch, like, from like 11 to 11 a.m. to maybe 4 p.m., 3 p.m., something like that. I checked it a couple of times on Twitch, and it was almost always like 30 or 40,000 over Fortnite and like 70,000 over League. So, this is kind of what I was describing yesterday, where, it's going to be a permanent fixture. I think I think it's got a lot of staying power. I think the style of game is really popular. I mean, right now it almost has twice as many views as League of Legends. I think it fits sort of my style of channel, sort of that strategic thinking. Sorry, I thought we were in queue. That strategic thinking, deep analysis, that type of thing. I think it fits my type of channel, basically. But the viewership, for some reason, is really far down on my channel from other channels. Whenever I do TFT, that is. So we're gonna try just doing mostly solo queue tonight, and just see how it goes. Because like last night, I just started off with just one TFT game. That's it, and it was solo queue for the rest of the night. And we still were just like barely cracking 100 viewers, barely. And even just like the week before, when I was just playing League before TFT came out, there were several times we were getting 150 to 200 concurrent viewers for like 3 weeks straight. So I think it's a very high correlation. And I've been talking about this for the last few days, so I want to give people what they want. If people want to watch mostly solo queue, we can do mostly solo queue, but at the same time, I think it's prudent for me to do some TFT as well, even if it's just kind of on the side, I guess. Now, the support tier list is a really low amount, too, this time, so maybe, I don't know, maybe it's just this time of the month, people just aren't, like, tuning in or whatever. I'm not sure. I mean, the support tier list was a few days after the patch. And I know sometimes that's timing sensitive. People only want to watch tier lists like right when a patch comes out. But I've also been on a pretty bad loss streak the last few days, so that could have something to do with it. But in general, loss streaks don't typically affect viewership that much. There's a few fair weather people that come in, and if I'm on a loss streak, they just don't want to watch. But I don't know, though. As far as, like, total views, like, these TFT streams, even though they don't have a lot of concurrent, are getting, like, some decent... Even though they have, like, a big chunk of downvotes, like, the total views is pretty decent for my channel. 1,500 and 2,300. So maybe it's people that are, like, searching for TFT on YouTube, like, videos of it, but they aren't... they don't want to watch the live stream of it or something. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure out what's up with some of the numbers. So, and I just want to make sure that I give people, what they want. And I know people have expressed sort of in the chat also. There's been a lot of people that said they didn't like TFT. Been a lot of people that said they had too. Speaking of which, I am going to do a lot of guides, but special shout out to Polyphen. Polyphenylene sulfide, a member here, for the $100 donation. He says he wants me to make a lot of really good TFT guides, and he wanted to subsidize the lack of or the drop in viewership. So we will be doing that. We will be making a lot of guides over the next few days. Anyways, let's focus up here. So that's what's going on. So we're going to do mostly League at the very end of the stream. We'll see how the viewership's going. At the very end of the stream, we'll probably play a game or two of TFT. But I want to save that kind of for the end. There is an Ashe. I mean, in theory, she should be able to spell shield it, but there are a lot of binds, so... I think most people are doing this build. Might try Airy out and sort of split the difference here so I have a bit more late game scaling. And special thanks to Jermond as well for donating for the Total War Warhammer 2. Donated about $6 to Warhammer 2. I don't know, Romeo. I can't say for sure. It's possible I could play some Janna. Best 380 carries right now. Depends on how good you are on the 80 carries. I think for most people, probably Jinx, Sivir, I think of a third, like... Jinx and Sivir stand out to me as like the two easiest to play. If you're like really good and proficient on specific 80 carries, I think Draven is probably the best overall. But Sivir and Jinx are both very, very serviceable. And then I also think that Caitlyn and Ezreal are both very good if you're very good on them. But those are some big ifs, especially on Ezreal.
Where's my fishy fish?
Kai'Sa's okay. I feel like Kai'Sa's a little overrated. Kai'Sa can be good if you're getting, like, the hard thing with Kai'Sa is figuring out which build you need to get on her. And getting, like, appropriate timings. So, like, a lot of people try to go for the tier Manamune Kai'Sa with Gensu's, but you have to have really crisp timings on that. Like, you need to be able to force it back when you get your pickaxe before they get their BF sword, and then you need to get your Manamune, you know, whenever they're going to have BF plus pickaxe. So, it requires, like, really good farm and, like, really precise, precise back timings. Which sometimes is out of your control. You know, if you get camped by the jungler earlier, if your support's not helping you, it can be really hard to pull that off. You can, alternatively, you can do kind of the Stormrazor Gensu's build. That's a little bit more, a little bit less dependent on, like, your wave management. But I see so many people just not even get the right items on her. And there are a lot of options, and it has changed a lot over time. So people that are, like, looking at guides, it is hard to hit these two with my bop and block. Kai'Sa's like, she's really, like, I don't know, she's a high tier champ. I figure she's not, I don't even know if she's worth the, like, the risk or, like, the effort. Like, I'd say if you're just wanting to, like, if you're a high-end player and you're wanting to, like, really do well and one-trick something and be really strong on it, I think that something like Ezreal is going to be better investment of one-trick potential. Or Draven. But I don't know. Kai'Sa is kind of an odd duck. She just doesn't have enough lane domination for me, and she's just, like, not safe enough. Like, I want big lane domination, or I want, like, supreme safety. Hey, what's up, Plat? Oh, we just started a little bit ago. It's the first game of the night. Lux is annoying. Jungler's Eve, who's probably just gonna power farm.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Still a little behind CS here. I don't think Yumi's that weak from behind. I think that she's one of the better champs. Because you can play off of other people so well. I mean, no champ's going to be, like, amazing. You know, every champ's going to be better when they're ahead. But the fact that she has cheap items and she brings a lot of utility, I think, makes her one of the more useful champs, even when she's behind. Okay, there we go. That should give us, unless Eve comes down here, that should give us a preferable bag.
Red dot book. It's gotta be here somewhere.
That's fine. So we didn't get a huge edge, but she's alright. Well, I said easy if you're really good on him. He would still probably be tier 2 on my tier list. Because let's be real, most people aren't good on him. Damn it, I lost cannon XP though. It's pushing towards us though, which is handy.
An enemy has been slain.
where that might be discarded.
Should have stayed attached. Lux is really good in the Yumi, which is annoying.
Ally has been
At least
slain.
early on.
Killing spree.
So I should have just stayed attached and just played the poke game. Especially with Ashe having her arrow up. And I didn't have heal at the time. I think my heal was like 5 or 10 seconds off. Yo, what's up, Rob?
Today, should I follow my head or my nose?
Yeah, so it's just too dangerous for me to try to get off and bop and block, I think. Against that particular comp. I'm always trying to get off to, like, have a good bop and block, but... That's probably warded.
I'm Yumi, and you're warm.
An enemy has been slain. Double kill.
Got a double kill, priority, bot lane, and get the dragon. I gotta focus up and really get some wins. Like, he doesn't have his flash. It's really dangerous to invade when bot lane's back, but
Hey, Book, do you ever take a nap? You can't? What do you do all day?
that was weird.
Don't tell anyone, but I love hugs.
Yeah, what's up, Josh?
I've read all of Book. Well, most of Book. I like the pictures of fish. Of which there are none, Book.
Send her Hulku deer.
If I didn't have
Audiobook
to
UV scan, that'd be pretty cool.
I'd just be a normal magical cat floating around
Turret plating will soon fall.
Okay, messing around, bandit babies. Good feeling about this one, book.
She does not have cleanse, so we gotta be careful.
They're never gonna see us coming.
Unstoppable. An enemy has been slain.
Heads up.
You have slain an enemy. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Damn. If I hit that Q, did a good job of juking it.
Shut down.
That aftershock, Brock, when she hit her Q, ended up saving her. Aftershock plus that shield. Man, I really wish I could hit a CS with Yumi. Alright. Nice, we got him. Alright, they surrendered. Alright. Smooth. And that's smooth like a whale's blowhole. My friend used to like to say that. I did get the arcade pass. Yes, it was donated by British Babe, who also donated for the Lux pass as well. My mom was reading some kind of Facebook my wife was reading some kind of mom's Facebook group. And, you know, they always have, like, these kind of, it's like outlandish, oh my gosh, this traditional way of thinking is so wrong for X reason. I don't know. Puts a lot of pressures, I guess, on a lot of people these days. You know, just about anything, feeling like, I don't know, if you're not doing the absolute perfect thing possible at all times, then, like, you're wrong or you're bad, you know? And it's something that students write about every semester, too. It's just, like, these pressures with, like, especially with social media, and that you see these carefully curated images and, like, ideas of people, and it feels like, oh, if I'm not going on all these awesome vacations, you know, every week, then I'm living a terrible life. Or, oh, this person, you know, has this kind of glamorous, awesome lifestyle for these reasons. When in fact, like, it's just a snapshot of their life. Like, everybody's got good stuff going on. Everyone's got some problems. Hey, what's up, Stefan? So, anyways, sometimes she's like, but this mom's doing this awesome thing with her kids. Or, but this person has this really cool thing. Or, but they say doing this or that is bad. It's like, she got some kind of, like, food chart from, this was, like, an actual legit organization. I don't remember what it was. Some kind of guidelines, American pediatric guidelines or something, and they're just like the amount of like grains or carbs or something a kid was supposed to take in per day was supposed to be like the equivalent of like 1 or 2 slices of bread, and that's it. I'm like, it's okay to eat more than that if you're eating like whole grain bread and stuff like that. Anyways. Hey, Tiny, congrats, buddy. That's awesome. Hopefully we'll be able to see you around a bit more. We missed you, but we know life's crazy. Soraka, eh? With Jen. Rakan's kind of a mixed bag versus Soraka. Against Draven, that's a lot rougher. But you, like, you have engaged for her later, but that silence can really be pretty frustrating. Could have done something like Pike, I guess. I forgot to announce as well. Alright, hopefully people get on their chance. I didn't scout it like I probably should have, but... I don't know. Prestige points give you some kind of skins if you get enough of them. I mean, traveling's probably fine. I mean, it depends on the person. I've never been much of a traveler. Like, it's fun to go somewhere for a little bit, but, you know, after, like, a week tops or something, I'm just ready to go back home and, like, do my thing. Speaking of which, I am going on a trip, like a family trip, to the beach here in about a couple of weeks. I'll make a YouTube announcement about it. And I will, I'll have some videos stored up for you.
Magic is in the heart. Magic is in the rhythm.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. Seconds until minions spawn.
Is Lux? I thought Lux was supposed to be very young. Oh, you meant, like, has just been in the game for a long time. I thought we were talking about age in the lore. That's right.
It's a revolution.
Alright, we shouldn't get trolled with Soraka. She's got exhaust, so hopefully that means she's a beta Soraka. Then give him my guardian. Oh, nope. They did do it.
Long ago, our kind danced upon the mountains like flames. Now only the embers remain.
I took W just in case they went like really hard and I had to W. Could have taken Q. Usually it's better to start with Q. So you just have some kind of poke early. I don't know where Graves is. I guess he's top.
An enemy has been slain.
No, he's got to be bot side because he didn't do anything top, so we gotta be careful.
Because I'm free.
Look at this, we're running into so many friendly people today. Someone said, my bad, I screwed up earlier. Admitted she had a bad teleport, now we've got this person saying, good job. The other person's like, no, you did a good job, man. It's like, what is this? What game am I playing?
Yes, it is.
Which game am I playing? We're looking for proper grammar. what is like actually wanting to know sort of the identity of something, which is a choice. That's something that people screw up all the time. I think maybe, I don't know if it's just a southern thing or not, but people say, what restaurant do you want to go to? What drink do you want? That type of thing, when it should be which. But grammar, whatever. Still haven't seen graves on the map at all. My wife always likes to get me on less and fewer. I think that's what it is. I can't remember. No Twitter post. Yeah, I forgot to post on Twitter. My bad. I'll have to do that after this game. That was a great TP.
I'm gonna live forever.
An enemy has been slain.
Yeah, I mean, grammar really only matters a lot of times in professional settings for most things. If it's something that's like really egregious, then with certain audiences it could matter, but yeah, sometimes having proper grammar will actually sound inauthentic. And it's pretty common, especially for dialogue. Maybe didn't need to pop that, but whatever. That's actually kind of dangerous to have my my E ready, so I shouldn't have stepped up like that. Still have not seen. Oh wait, we did see graves. Okay.
Humans call it battle. It's just a dance.
Maybe he's auto-filled or something. I don't know.
They will see me. They will see my dance.
Okay, Soraka used her flash too, so... Jhin has about as much power as we do, or Draven has about as much power as we do right now. Yeah, I think we'll just wait. I waited a bit long there.
I'm G to the D. Golden diamonds, boy. Woo!
I didn't see the cane over there. Not bad, I kind of tunneled. It ended up working out though.
Zaya! Hey! Damn, where is she? I hate it when she moves.
Risky to hit that, but I just want to know where he is. They probably can't defend it either way. Well, we'll see. I mean, this game's not over yet, Xenia. Hope so.
Gotta get myself hyped. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2. Woo! All right. I don't do shit.
He's almost got his Infinity Edge. Clear this out. They'll probably be scared. Sometimes if you just sweep, like, they get really frightened, especially if they're behind and they don't have good vision.
You have slain an enemy.
Nice. Blue Gen's actually pretty scary. Like, if your team's ahead, especially if they don't really have a tank on their team, Blue Gen does a lot of damage. And the thing is, he's so fast through those walls. And it's such a low cooldown. He just, like, zips around the map and makes a bunch of plays. Or Jin. That's I meant Kane. Alright, sometimes I'm thinking 50 different things at once. I guess blue Jin would be cool. I like the color blue. I think my daughter's favorite color is becoming green, or maybe she just likes saying green. But anytime we ask her what color she wants something, if you know, there's an if there's a green option, she'll do green. Should have probably warded Gromp.
I'm getting impatient.
Yeah, I don't know.
They ain't seen moves like mine.
Eve and Tom have voice lines together. Oh yeah, someone was talking about that the other day, I think. Something about her being a... Was that the one where she's like a, Cortesian? I forgot what he calls her. Basically a prostitute or something.
Zaya says someone has to die, they die.
Oh, it was to Ari? Okay. It was some kind of like
Has been slain.
fancy word for prostitute. I think it was courtesan.
Moves right.
There's several words
Ally has been slain.
for a promiscuous woman. Yeah, I don't think we want this. I should have zeked him before I ulted there. Not that it would have mattered in that situation, but... Courtesan, yeah. Oops, let me take that.
Magic is a wilderness.
That's really kind of like a Renaissance sort of word
An enemy has
from that
been
era, I
slain.
think. Although there's always been sort of a concept for that. Someone who uses her sexuality to get high favors in court. Well, this is supposed to be like a highbrow kind of.
I am Vestaya.
I don't even think it's necessarily like a prostitute in the sense that like you're getting paid raw money for like a one-night stand, you know, that type of thing. The courtesan. It's like it's just like you're a temptress, like you sleep with people to get political favor and stuff like that. But it's, I don't know. I think it's a bit more implied that it's a bit of a longer term type of thing. Doesn't have to be like super long term, but
They will remember my name.
I mean, I'd have to look it up and see. But that's kind of the vibe that I remember, you know, from the literature. Oh, I didn't think she'd reach. Come on. Ah, damn. Didn't get it. Damn it, I couldn't tell if that was a mosquito or a fly. I think that might have been a mosquito. Probably just go redemption. I think Shirelia's is pretty good here, too. Maybe let's go Shirelia's. So that we can keep speeding along, making plays.
I can't die looking this good.
An ally has been slain.
That was kind of a waste of an ult. I wasn't sure if I was going to have to jump in and save the Jhin or the Kayn or not. Oops, nobody saw that. You didn't see it. Yeah, I need to get towers.
Humans talk about their trees. We talk about their lives. Magic isn't supposed to be safe.
An enemy has been slain.
We got 2 people bought, so we get dragon. Get him, you little Cortesian. I think Rakan's a Cortesian in the court of Tarek. That's what I think.
Has destroyed it.
Oh god, the baits. Getting Kappa Pride up in here. Presiding monarchs of Ezreal and Tarek now shall hear the case from Rakan for why he should be included in their noble court.
And the bees and the flowers. It's just a
We're crushing their spirit tonight. Damn it, I just know that mosquito's gonna get me. I don't know how it got in here. It was a donation from British Babe. The pass or whatever. It's pretty sad. Yesterday we got the play 3 games before we got the win 1 game. Daily challenge. Hey, Juan. Yeah, I might do some TFT at the end of the stream. So, like, 2 or 3 o'clock or something. I'm just trying out, like, doing mostly solo queue just to see kind of where the viewership goes. Oh, wait a second here. You sipping on them White Claws? Lev, is that what it is? Hold on, just real quick. I might get flagged for this, but this dude's pretty funny. I think I showed something, the Thomas the Dank Engine meme from the other day. I just skipped part of this, but this is pretty funny. There's like a 2-minute commercial in the middle. Watch this really quick while it resets. It just reminded me of that. I just read the drinking thing. I think it's pretty funny. I've never even heard of this drink. I guess I'm too old for this. I don't know. But this reminded me of a lot of people that I knew in college. It wasn't about White Claws, but it was a similar type of thing. I think it's pretty funny. This guy's
White Claw?
Trevor Wallace. I've watched several of his videos. He's pretty funny. They're all kind of, he plays a very similar character in a lot of these things. He's a stand-up comedian, so if you like this video, be sure to go check out the rest of his stuff. I'm not sponsored by him. I'm just showing his video because I think it's funny, so I figured I'd give him a shout out. Okay.
White Claw Summer 2019, baby. Fuck those glasses.
It's a little
basically just a vegan Four Loko.
I mean, if you think about it, LaCroix, it's just a virgin White Claw.
It's like a Four Loko that went to private school. Ain't no laws when you're drinking claws, baby. Oh, my bad. I mean, it's basically just a rich person's limerita. I only drink White Claws on days that I'm with Wise. That's all of them, Margaret. Yeah, I don't really know what seltzer means, but it sounds rich.
If you look closely, you can see me getting barreled in that wave right there.
You're a Truly's girl? You probably have an Android too.
Why are there no songs about White Claws yet? Like, not even the chain smokers have that? Pathetic.
Yeah, you claw? Mango's not in the variety pack? You're lucky I fuck with black cherry. Doesn't even taste like anything.
Shh. Yo, if you listen closely, you can hear the sound of a crackling jewel.
You know what it tastes like? Nothing.
Oh, hey guys, I'm Trevor Wallace, comedian.
This is kind of the
actor,
commercial where he's
professional
in the
smell
middle
good
for
guy.
some kind of like
I don't know
cologne
if
or
that's a
something.
term, but it is today. Why? Because I'm using none other than video.
People still drink IPAs?
It's practically a smoothie.
Ruben, is that an IPA? Get it together, man.
This is healthier than Jamba Juice. You like the lime ones? Yeah, you probably like Missionary too.
It's like a Perrier that does squats.
It's just a carbonated acai bowl. Pretty sure these are healthier than water. Ingredients: carbonated water, alcohol, my dick. What do you mean I gotta leave? I brought White Claws.
You think I need girls at my pool party? Nah, I got White Claws.
Who gives a shit about a restraining order? Ruby grapefruit. Wait, hold on. Listen. Round of applause, baby, make that ass clap. See, even Waka fucks with the claws.
Says applause.
He's giving applause to the claws, baby. It's a true man. What a beautiful day to not have a job. Look at all those idiots in that office over there. Leave the job, join the squad.
I got work in 30 minutes, but like, these things don't even get you drunk, to be honest. Who's trying to let me hit it raw while I White Claw? Yo, like my new status.
To be honest, I don't even need no sun when I got White Claws.
What about your actual son?
Fuck him, he drinks Trulies.
He's 13.
Maybe he'd mature faster if he drank White Claws.
To be honest, I feel more hydrated than I do drunk.
White Claw waterfall, baby. Tastes just like the glaciers.
Chelsea, they're gluten-free. What do you mean you're clean and sober? These are clean and sober. Birkenstocks? Check. Matching pastels to the claws? Check. Bleached hair? Check. Divorced parents? Double check. It's literally gluten-free water that'll fuck you up. Just water in the plants, to be honest. Honestly, it's better than Gatorade. Gatorade can't do this. Your body will thank you. 100 calories, but 100% down? The fuck? Yo, wait a second. Is this White Claw? Ew, water. Best part about it is like, it's a super mellow drunk, like all positive vibes. You're out front? Oh, I bet you are out front. I'll beat the fuck out of that face, bro. I'll kick off every side mirror on that dumbass Prius, all right? I'll see you out front. Yo, Uber's here. You don't like White Claws? Guess you don't like America. Yo, these things never give you a hangover. Oh, hell yeah, I made it home last night.
All right, that's it. We were just talking about drinking in chat, and I remember seeing that. Several of my friends were posting that up on Facebook. Thought it was funny. I like it. I thought it was pretty funny. I said, you know, that it's not exactly that type of stuff back when I was younger, but I definitely knew people that were pretty like that about different kinds of things. But I see through the lines, bro. To delete my history this time. Have I showed something that forced people to delete their histories? I mean, the thing that you watch on here wouldn't even be in your history. It would be some clip that's like buried in a 4 or 5 hour stream. Bad. I don't know. Maybe y'all didn't know a bunch of like bros or people like that growing up. I knew a lot of people like that. Goes and gets a case of White Claws. I think you need the White Claws to stabilize Lev. Don't you want to live that glamorous lifestyle we just saw? You can find some friends, hey. Just go out to like Kappa Sig house, bring a case of White Claws, man. Just say, what's up, boys? Y'all ready to party or what? I got the claws. Okay, we want Hecarim. Span locks, I guess. A jobber. Even White Claw, bro. Just, I don't know. Maybe I don't watch enough of that stuff on the internet. I wasn't really burned out by it. White Claws will be the death of millions. I mean, there were things like back in the 90s or 2000s, there was like Zima, I think, which was close, or like these little, there's almost like Sprite, you know, like alcoholic Sprite. And then there was like, I don't remember, there were these other like little, I don't remember what they were called. It's kind of like tropical drinks in a can or something. I mean, there's just always going to be something like that that's like, doesn't really taste like alcohol. It gets people trashed. It's like something that you drink on prom night or something. I don't know. He's banned. Guess let's go with Zaya right here.
Feel the thorns embrace.
Gamed with me high. Maybe that's it, man. Whiskey doesn't taste like alcohol. I mean, I guess if you're a hard seasoned drinker, maybe it depends on the kind of whiskey. But I think whiskey definitely tastes like alcohol. Remember my buddies used to always drink some Southern Comfort, some SoCo, so they called it, downstairs. We had one of them living in my basement probably about 10 years ago, and that was like sweeter, but still. If I wanted to say something that didn't really taste like alcohol, it'd probably be some kind of like dessert type of drink. Maybe they have like fruit punch drinks. I don't know. It tastes like bleach. Straight bourbon, I don't know, like straight anything that's like a hard liquor is gonna taste pretty alcoholic. Unless you dump like, I don't know, a gallon of sugar in it or something. Not your father's fruit punch. Okay, well, maybe I'm just not with the times. Sparred high once. Not your father's root beer and Mountain Dew. Zima, bro, that's right. Y'all remember those Zimas? I never really drank in high school, but I had some friends that did, and that was always kind of a favorite among the ladies. Yeah, jungle juice, they used to call that like hunch punch around here. Yeah, it's basically just, around here they just put a bunch of Everclear in it and like Kool-Aid. Did not want to drink the juice at a party.
Just a hum.
Pro tip, if you go to parties out there and drink, bring your own drink, especially if you're a lady.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. So much more.
Crystal Pepsi. Yeah, that's true. Everything was like clear.
30 seconds until minions spawn. Wait until my seeds take root.
Well, hopefully that ended up all right for you, Lev. Yeah, you gotta be careful with that. Some weird stuff out there.
Minions have spawned. Things aren't always what they seem.
I'm sorry, Scott. Sorry for anyone that's like a recovering alcoholic. I just thought the White Claw thing was funny. I've seen another one with that dude before. Seen a couple of videos of his. I think they're pretty funny, but...
Venture off the beaten path.
Code words. Fastest way to learn and improve on a champion. It depends on the champion. I mean, watch a guide for it. You know, stage one is just kind of understand why are you picking that champion. Like, what's the strategic purpose of that champion? Like, what you should be doing in terms of, like, big goals on that champion. Is it supposed to be lane dominant? Is it, like, a mid-game champ, late-game champ? Which kinds of items should you get on it? Which types of runes should you get? saw a Vi somewhere. I think we just saw her in the river, level 1 though. Oh, how did that not target the Karma? Come on. At least we got one of them. So Sedge is down here. Sedge has our back. Accidentally locked Teemo jungle. It's like it's time to dodge. Was he top?
Take careful steps.
The thing about Sivir's shield, it's like, yeah, she can shield some of that stuff, but it's still gonna damage her. Sivir's just gonna shield some of your stuff. Oh my gosh.
Ally has been slain.
She's always back in a bush. Like, they're gonna stop her here because she's not backing in a bush. Please, dude. I don't have mana, man. It's gonna be rough. Dude, hi. Jesus Christ.
None will escape
Okay, that was a great TP. Damn, they got Ocean though. We know she's bot side. Yeah, we got her back, man.
such a busy world. An ally has been slain. The forest holds many surprises. Killing spree.
guy is. Damn it, I just noticed mosquitoes getting me, dude. I always get so paranoid if I know there are mosquitoes around. I hate them. I'm not even like that allergic to them, but... Hey, Abed. I know it's tough on the international community, man. I can't. I'm trying to stream a little bit later. You know, I've been staying up till about 3 streaming lately, but that's about all I can do. I do post every stream replay. I know it's not the same as the live stream experience, but I do post every replay on YouTube in full, so. Is this warded? Yeah, I can't, man, because I have to, like, my daughter goes to bed around 9, so I want to be up, you know, like, hanging out with her some during the evenings, and I have to get up and take care of her in the morning at, like, 9:30 at the latest, so really, like, the latest I can stay up is most nights, unless it's, like, a weekend, is 2 or 3. But, you know, for me to be convenient for European times, I'd probably have to start at, like, 3 a.m. or something, and that would be really rough on my North American viewers, so it's just, you can't please everybody, unfortunately. And the best I can do is, I think this is kind of a medium-ish time where pretty much everybody can probably catch at least part of a live stream. It's a little early for Europe, but, like, you know, 2 a.m. here is probably like 8 a.m. there. Alright, good. They lost a lot of CS at the tower trying to defend that, too.
Just a harmless flower. Unstoppable.
Why is it so hard to get a fully stacked noble build in TFT? Because Kale. Kale's tier 5, and, like, your probability of getting tier 5, even at the very highest, like, if you're max level, is, like, 5% per roll. And before then, it's way, way lower than that. Like, it's really, really low that you get a tier 5, unless you power level up early. But a lot of those noble things are tier 1 also, like the Vayne, the Fiora, Garen. So you want to be, like, trying to get high level tier 1s while you're also trying to level. But as you level up, you have a lower chance of getting tier 1s. So, it's just hard. A lot of the champions are fairly popular early on, like Garen. And it's just kind of got like a mix of everything. And I don't think it has a great transition, like when you have 4 or 5 of them. I don't know. I'm not like super well versed, but that's probably... That's what I'm thinking. Should have maybe baited out her spell shield. I just wanted to clear that wave and do a lot of damage to her at the same time. I mean, like, full nobles can be very good later, but like I said, it's just like the curve. It's tough because, like, a lot of the things where it's like a 3-6 split, they really aren't that good most of the time. Like, you want stuff that has like 2 a lot of the time. There are some that have like a 3 group bonus that are pretty good, but the stuff where it's like you need the full 6, like, you need a good plan B in case you don't get that tier 5 that you need. I think all the level, like, the 6 ones. I guess assassins don't need a tier 5. 6 assassins, but a lot of them do. It's like with glacials, 4 is fine. Like, 4 is still pretty good. And if you have that 5th one, you can use a frozen mallet to get the 6th. I don't think there's a I can't really get Void to work well. I've seen Void work against me before, but every time I try it, I just get stomped. I mean, like, Void Brawlers with Kassadin can work if you get Cho. It's like they don't do a lot of physical damage, though, like, to... I don't know. Like, the assassins can. Like, Void assassins. I don't know. Maybe it's just not my playstyle. I think you have to reroll a lot if you go in that build and, like, have... Have either Kassadin or Kha'Zix try to carry for you. Pyke does seem pretty good. Advice for Kha'Zix in Classic League of Legends. I don't know. I'm not a great Kha'Zix player. I mean, you probably need to be invading and fighting them early. Like, find 1v1 opportunities. I think Kha'Zix is really hard to use correctly. Because you need to be ahead. He doesn't have any CC and he's not tanky, so if you fall behind, it's going to feel real bad. So, like, you really need to understand the enemy's jungle routes and, like, go over there and invade him and kill him. I feel like he's a dueler in the jungler. Because he gets a lot of the bonuses, you know, when you go unseen in the brush, you can run in and out of the brush and things like that against enemy junglers and get a lot of damage in.
Things aren't always what they seem.
Yeah, I don't really know the upgrades these days. I know Q, you definitely need that for your damage. I think a lot of people upgrade the W, so you get a bigger slow, and that gives him some utility later on. But I don't really know a lot of the current builds on him. Massacre. Just had to stop and wait those couple of seconds. Just waiting on that Vi to go in. Yeah, plants do a lot of damage, man. That's why, I mean, that's one of the big reasons I like Zyra. I had so many plants in that fight. They did a subtle change to Zyra a few patches ago where, it, like, if you get a kill or an assist, you get an extra plant.
Promising garden.
Boys, someone needs to get down here and clean this up for me. I do actually have a whole guide on how to dodge game called Complete Guide to Dodging if you look it up under my topical guides video. Maybe Nightbot has it. This guy, or girl. Just get the 3 inhibitors. Use command dodge.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Take care.
Killing spree.
They're about to throw, I think. I overstayed.
Shut down.
Wait until my feet take root.
I guess if they can just put up the Baron, they're not gonna be able to kill it. Alright, fair enough. If Vagar didn't int into that, they maybe could have defended. Maybe. I don't know. It's gonna be tough. Oh, I love Magic. I don't know about Arena though. I would probably like to play Modern, but I don't know if they're ever gonna bring that to Arena. Yu-Gi-Oh! What? Duel. It's time to duel. These 3 games have been blowouts, man. Why am I in this elo? How do you upgrade your Legends avatar? This thing? Like in the base game, or are you talking about TFT? The Legends thing is you just play a lot of games. EDH is probably pretty fun. I played Magic off and on. I played back in like from like 97 to like 2000-ish, maybe 96 to 2000. From like Ice Age, Fallen Empires, that type of stuff, through Mercadian Mask, that cycle. And then I came back and played around, I think, M15. Like with the Pack Rat decks, I was around Theros block for like a year. I guess about a year and a half, sort of off and on. Urza Cycle was awesome, man. I loved it. I liked having a new crazy combo deck every week. Attacking with creatures. Get that out of here. Yeah, I saw that. I've been following some of the new stuff. I think the Hogak deck looks really cool, but everyone's like, oh, it's OP. We gotta nerf. We gotta ban Hogak. Deck's killing people on turn 3 or 4. I'm like, bro, I remember when decks are killing people on turn 1, okay? With like Memory Jar and stuff. Oh, Yumi's banned. I guess we'll Zyra then. I like Yumi right now, but
Feel the thorns in
yeah, that's what everyone's crying about Hogak, but like Infect will kill you on turn 2 with that new the thing that turns something into a 6/6. I mean, there's more interaction. That's the thing to Infect, I guess. You know, you just have creature removal if they don't have one of their like, you know, creature defense spells, then you get them. I like graveyard decks. Like, my favorite card of all time is probably Yawgmoth's Will. I love that card. I remember when it came out, people were just like, ooh, that card's not that good. It was like $3. I was like, how many you got? I ended up with like 36 of them or something from my local card shop. I was just going around trading for all of them. Remember, I had like 4 binder pages full. I was like a teenager back then, but I was like, yeah. I like the artwork on it, and I thought it was really good. Oh, is that... Dude, is that Vagar support? Please tell me it's Scion support. Yeah, if I was going to play a card game, though, I'll play Magic. It is Vagar. Damn it. I like Dredge. I think I never played Modern. I like watching Modern the most, though. Because Vagar's like, I don't have a way to get out of his cage. And he can, you know, if he stuns me, he can one-shot me early. It's just, he kind of outranges me if he's good with that cage. Like, if I have Flash up, I can definitely kill him. Like, if he tries to cage me, I can flash over the cage and just full combo him. But I don't like the matchup very much. But, I mean, there are worse matchups. It's fine. My favorite's like going against little, you know, kind of derpy melee supports as Zyra. I have to respect Vagar's like engage range, which is pretty far. It's like 1,000 or something if you include like the tip of the cage. I think he can cast it like 500 or something, and it's got like a pretty big radius. All right, Lev. Charmers. I'll have to see all the PvE nerfs. It looked like it wasn't that bad. Like, it looked like her shield is still really high. They need to change Aftershock. Like, I don't know why they haven't changed that rune yet. They need to make it into... They need to make it into like a rune that's actually for tanks, not something that gets abused by squishy champions who are trying to pretend to be tanks. Like, I don't understand what's so hard about just making it scale with armor and magic resist. Just give it a low base number and much higher scaling. Boom, problem solved. Like, it would help tanks be more relevant because they could maybe keep up with Conquer. If it was just something like, I don't know what the number would be. Maybe something like level 1, you get 20 armor and magic resist whenever it activates, but you gain an extra 30 or 40% of your magic resist and armor, something like that.
Such a busy world.
A summoner has disconnected.
Yeah, basically like Wing said, that would be good. Then that way it would be actually for tanks. And it should scale better for tanks because tanks need some help. I mean, you might have to nerf something like Sejuani, who's a tank that's good right now that can actually use it, but like every other tank that wants it, it's not really that great.
Things aren't always what they seem.
Well, when they originally released it, that's what they did. That's what it was like. It was a scaling rune for tanks, but then there was a tank meta for like the first 8 patches of Season 8. Everyone was crying, oh, I hate tank metas. And so they nerfed it. But that was before they introduced Conquer. Now with Conquer, I think it's more balanced. Because right now, Conquer just squeezes out all the tanks, even after numerous nerfs. I don't know. I think that would simultaneously make it better for tanks, and it would stop these, like, just random, like, abusers that keep showing up over and over again with Aftershock. That was the major problem with Lysandra. That was a major problem with Lux. It's like, okay, which champ should we, like, try to break that's not designed to be tanky? And, like, oh, okay. I didn't notice we didn't have somebody. Alright. Damn, this was actually going pretty well. Oh, hey, what's up, man, Bear Pig? GG, man. That was rough. I don't remember which specific game that was, but I know that we've, we were very successful on a lot of games, so. Thanks for playing, man. That was cool, though. For real? Hmm. Heh. Sorry it was your promo, man. Yeah, it was a tough game. Yo, what's up, Zach? Yeah, we could do Yumi. We are probably going to get camped by this soul, potentially.
You and me, we got this.
Oh no, Pendulum's got nerfed! Dang it! Those are the runes I'm taking. Comet's pretty good. I'm not sure if I want to do Comet or Airy. Let me see here. They don't have a very good heal. I think I can go with, I'll go with Comet. Best overall support right now, regardless of matchup, it depends on how good you are on the support. I think, like, if you were to put, like, a challenger support down into gold or something like that, and they had to play support to try to get to challenger as fast as possible, probably, like, Thresh, or, like, Zyra, depending on the situation. So I think probably for gold and lower it's Zyra, even if you are normally, like, naturally in that elo and you're not smurfing. If you're smurfing, definitely Zyra, or, like, possibly Thresh or Zyra. Nami's also pretty good. She's just a good all-around champ. She's got really good lane harassment and pressure, like good CC, pretty good scaling later on. And then I think that, like, for a lot of people, especially like silver and lower, I think that Sona's good, like really good. She's just very consistent. You know, there's not a lot of mechanics, not a lot of skill shots. She scales super well. Usually those games go later. So some of it just depends on, like, how, like, your elo bracket, what you're against, and just, like, how proactive you are. But yeah, probably enchanters, or if you're like a one trick, a Thresh, or Zyra. Most of the enchanters are pretty good. Just take your pick. Like, they all have like a 51 to 54% win rate. Usually most of them I think are like 52 to 53%. You know, your Sona, Nami, Lux, Janna, those types of champs. Yumi's pretty good too, but she's a bit hard. You got to practice a bit more there, I think.
Not after losing Master.
Minions have spawned.
Dude.
Today we are destroyers.
I really don't like that. This guy's like already full beta mode. I don't know if that's like a term that's just co-opted by
Where's my fishy fish
like the far political right or something like that. I think that's, I don't know. I like that as a common parlance term, like a beta and an alpha, but I don't know if that's type of rhetoric is corrupted by, not necessarily corrupted, but like it's sort of owned by specific political groups. By corrupted, I meant like politicized, not that those political groups are necessarily corrupt. Now watch out for those feathers, dude. Nice. Come on, step up, dude. Step up. Nice, we got him. The new beta is a soy boy. I like that term too. It's funny. My wife loves soy stuff a lot. I don't. Soy's all right. I've tried almond milk before. It made me feel kind of weird. Is he there? I feel like Rakan's really stepping up. I don't think he's going to be able to push fast enough. We'll see.
An enemy has been slain.
Float us that way.
An ally has been slain.
Hey, what's up, Anthony? Good to see you, buddy. Most direct to DVD movies suck. Well, compared to theatrical releases, yeah. I mean, there's a reason it's direct to DVD. I heard that Donnie Darko, like I listened to Jake Gyllenhaal talk about that movie, and it was gonna be direct to DVD, I think. I thought that was a great movie. Apparently it didn't do very well when it released, but
Where to, look?
I didn't even realize it was Pantheon middle. They switched or something? Watch the feathers.
Where's my fishy, fishy fish for my fishy, fishy fish?
You can see his stuff. Heh. Dude, like, you can't do that. He wasn't low enough.
It's okay. We've got 6 left. Or was it 5?
Like, even if, like, Rengar wasn't there, that's a free W for Rakan.
Don't tell anyone, but I love hugs.
I mean, how do I not trust? I guess I could have hopped off and run away immediately when he ulted. I mean, if Rengar wasn't there, maybe if he hits him with all of the shots, we could turn it around. It was going to kind of be dicey, but I don't think I was necessarily trusting him. Like, at some point when you're playing a 5v5 game, you have to work with your team. I mean, maybe I should have just hopped off and run away. As soon as I saw the Rengar, I probably should have. Oh, curved that wrong. She's sort of good. Idiot ran in and entered 1 and 4 and is wondering what we're doing. It's like, dude, we at least had a 3v3. But anyways. Hopefully they kill top here. Oh, Kenan gets away. Okay. I got some shutdown there. Alright, well, that's good. They get rift, which is bad for us, but... Oof. Okay, that's a nice hit.
I guess we're going this way.
Thresh is a true American hero.
Where's my fishy fish, fish?
Unleashing his inner faker. Well, he did get a kill there, which is nice. He's not down too much in CS.
If I ever lost you, the fabric of the spirit realm would get all torn up. And I'd lose my best friend.
An ally has been slain.
How did I get stunned? He's died instantly, even through exhaust.
Turret plating will fall.
Did I just press the wrong button?
An enemy is
A 6 noble build in TFT?
Red dot book.
I mean, I can try it. I can't guarantee that I'm gonna like be able to get it though, man. Like that's a really tough build to complete. Yeah, if you want to donate for that though, I mean, I'll try it. But it's hard to like go for a specific build like that. Because there's not a ton of like... Oh, probably dead. Wow, okay, it's just 4 people randomly in our jungle. That's cool.
It's okay. We've got 6 left. Or was it 5?
Exhaust is fine. I mean, flash is terrible on you, me. Like, it's better if I can go ignite heal, but the gen wanted heal. Why would you flash with Yumi? To make a play. Like flash forward and ult or something? I don't know, man. I never see anyone like ever take flash. You can use it to escape, yeah, but you really need 2 combat psalms. Yeah, but that's not the way to think about it. We won a couple of the fights also because I had double combat psalms. Like, nobody takes flash on her. It's not the same as Rakan, though, because when you flash, like, you don't need it. You have way more range than Rakan. Yeah, this gen's bad. I mean, like, if I was taking bets at the very beginning and he's like, hey, let's play really safe in this lane, I don't think we can beat him when it's like Jhin, Yuumi into Rakan, Xayah. It's not a good omen.
Time to save the world again.
No, I do get it, Jolty. Like, nobody runs flash on Yuumi because you need the double combat psalm to make up for the fact that you only have 3 abilities, basically. And you pretty much have virtually infinite flashes, like, in a team fight with your W. Like, I understand what you're saying. Like, you can follow their flash with your flash, but that's not
you get to
how
make
she
to
works.
all 6 and see how crazy tanky you get.
I mean, I get it. Like, it sounds good in that situation, but there's a lot of times where you're not going to be able to do anything proactive because you don't have double combat sums. Like, you're going to give up all your pressure in the lane for the potential to maybe make a flash play that you probably don't need to make. I mean, you can reposition while you're ulting. So even if somebody flashes, you can still, like, and it's got a huge range on it. You can jump onto someone else. You can E forward to, like, speed yourself up. Like, there are other ways to, like, make your ult stick to people. What just stun walked me? Was it just the voice of... Oh, Star Surge. Okay, I thought we were going to have more damage than that. That was my bad. I thought about stunned him, and his ear's sitting there, like... That's pretty much going to be it.
It's okay. We've got 6 left. Or was it 5?
What? Rakan W remove, you mean? I don't know what that means.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Why are we not following this?
Ally has been slain.
Does if you're midair. I don't know what people are saying. Talking about, can you Quicksilver Sash a knockup and then dash to somebody? No, Rakan doesn't inherently counter you me. Like, we're just playing like trash as a team. We're over here like fighting for CS bot lane when Baron's up. I don't know the stats, man. No. I mean, Yuumi like has a low win rate against most champions. Yeah, I mean it's not surprising. Yeah, we just lost our Charm does interrupt, NW interrupts, yeah. That's what y'all are asking. Any sort of CC interrupts it now. Yeah, we just had a real, like, mid-game... Our comp just didn't make a lot of sense. We had kind of a mid-game comp with Zen and Pantheon. But then Azir takes a long time to charge up. And doesn't do much in the mid-game. Yumi's like an okay fit into that comp. I maybe should have tried to go with Pantheon more to ult. But... no, that's not it. They're different champs, Jolty. Rakan doesn't go invincible when he jumps over to someone, and he doesn't have it, you know, up every 5 seconds. Like, there's a reason that everybody's doing it. It's not just, like, a couple of people. It's, like, literally every single person. Like, you know, 50, 60 different pro players here, all playing her. Now, they have different sums. Sometimes they take Exhaust. Sometimes they take Ignite Heal. Usually Ignite Heal is the best option, but... if your AD carry wants to take something like Heal, or if they want to take the Ignite or something like that, they can. But usually it's Ignite, Heal. There's that one guy, Mikix, in one matchup here, ran Flash. So it's like 1 out of 60. It's not that everybody's always right, but it's like when you have like 30 different pros doing something and it makes like logical sense. I know those are pros, but dude, it's like no one in solo queue takes it either. I can't remember the last time I saw someone take Flash on Yuumi. Like, the most common summoners are Ignite and Exhaust. And that's mostly because the AD carries seem to always want to take heal regardless. Win rates. If you take Ignites, 48, Exhaust 47, Heal 48, Flash 42. Now, part of that is probably because people who are taking Flash don't know what they're doing, rather than Flash actually being, like, statistically that bad. It's probably people just don't have a lot of experience on her, but still, like, I mean, on every metric, It's like every pro plays it. It makes logical sense why you would do it, and it has a higher win rate by like 5% from the next lowest summoner. I get what you're saying. Like, Flash is good. I mean, there's a reason most people run Flash on most champs. You know what I mean? Wait, why can't I play Teamfight Tactics? Oh, I'm in a lobby. Okay. So, I mean, you're right. Like, people should default to Flash, but this is, like, one of the only champions in League of Legends. There's a couple other ones, like some of the, like, the Ignite junglers and things like that that won't run Flash, but, you know, most people, you know, Flash is really good, but it's just that she's already really mobile, so you don't need it, but also you need additional pressure in lane because your W basically is not an ability. Like, you only have 2 abilities in lane. Your Q and your E. So that means in all-ins, you need extra pressure, or you're just not going to be able to win fights. So having the exhaust and the ignite is a really big deal on her. What? Prof, are you tilted after that game? Why did you not vote? It's minus I. What do you mean? Wait, why didn't I give somebody honor? I don't. Sorry, I can't quite understand what you're saying. Damn it, I meant to take the Lulu. That's fine though. Yeah, because no one deserved honor. Everybody played terribly. I mean, I didn't get honored either. It's fine. Yeah, but nobody deserved it. Like, I don't know. I mean, I didn't deserve honor either. Huh.
The dark should fear me.
I need to get my cheat sheet out here. Well, he's talking about the honor, like the extra honor experience, I think is what he means. I mean, I don't know, man. I just... We had some guy lose his mind over that, like, probably 2 years ago. The honor guy, if anyone remembers that. I don't remember what it's the paperclip guy. Dang it, I can't. I don't know my item cheat sheet. Where is it? I don't know. All right. Damn, it's throwing Italy's at me, but I can't take them. Well, he's this guy that just, like, absolutely lost his mind because I didn't honor somebody in a game. And just, like, started, like, insulting my family and just, like, flipping out. It's, like, completely losing his mind. Oh, here we go. Okay. It's just, like, it's, like, insane. I mean, maybe dude was going through a really rough patch in his life or something. Just, like, out of nowhere. And the guy had been, like, watching the channel for a while. And just, like, completely lost it, man. I don't know if his wife just left him or, like, he just got fired from his job or what, but, like...
I will fight as long as I stand.
Nah, I'm not gonna do Morellas on Garen. Um, trying to remember what, we don't have a recurve bow, I don't think. I'm okay with sitting on items, 'cause probably gonna lose early. No one remembers who the honor guy is. I don't know. It was a couple of years ago. It doesn't matter. I mean, I'm not gonna debate it anymore, Jolty. Her win rate's low because people are not good on her. Like, you don't take flash on her. I mean, her win rate's low because people aren't proactive enough. Like, they don't use her passive enough. They just kind of sit in AFK on her, and they... Like, if you get into bad situations, yeah, you're going to die, but you're probably going to die with flash in a lot of those situations, too, because you don't have much other mobility, and, like, your abilities just don't really work if you're not attached. Well, I'm trying to go on a lost streak, but they just won't let me lose. I'm trying to remember who the other nobles are. I mean, we're like one checkpoint away from getting honor level 5. I mean, I just think that people should earn stuff. Oh, Leona. Lucian, okay. Forgot about Lucian. Yeah, I know Garen, Fiora, and Vayne, because that's usually what I'll do, like, Knights, Nobles early. We don't have a good magic user with that build. Do any of those synergize? I don't remember if any of them synergize with magic. I really wanted a recurve bow. Okay, maybe we can get one on Warwick. He's only a level 1 champ, which sucks, but... These clowns are taking the recurves. And the BF swords. Okay. I mean, yeah, the thing is, like, Braum's bad, though. Guess we could... I don't think we can fit elementals in there. None of them are sorcerers. Gunslinger... Maybe. There's none of the items give you noble, I don't think, right? None of the spatula items, no. It's like Blade Master, Assassin, Sorcerer, and Demon, and Knight. We could throw like a Draven in there, maybe. Well, Darius is not a noble, though. Alright, none of them are Yordles. I'm just not familiar with this build at all. Let's see. Blade Master. Got Knights. Noble Knights. Ranger. It's Ash, maybe? What's Morella's build at? Is Morella's Garen good? I mean, I guess I could try it. Guess what does Kindred count as? Is Kindred a ranger also? Maybe Ash with Kindred. I still don't know what I'm supposed to do with these rods. Guess I can turn them into we don't have a recurve bow. We're gonna lose these things, aren't we? Oh no, we got the noble buff. I think it's gonna be a draw. Could do Imperials, I guess.
They will be purified.
I'll sleep when they're dead.
Could get Ginsu's. I mean, I guess I could do Morello on somebody at some point, but it takes a little bit of time to get a feel for what's going on. Oh, I forgot it was... Okay, whatever. It's fine. We might throw a Sejuani in there. That would give us some extra Knight synergy. Like Sejuani Ash.
The dark should fear me.
Well, Braum is Glacial. I don't have another Glacial right now. But I don't have Leona either. He's Guardian also. Maybe do like Frozen Heart on the Garen, maybe. Let's do Frozen Heart on Garen. That's pretty legit. I mean, we could do Morello. Okay, I'll try Morello. Well, we're gonna get deleted by these Void Assassins. Trying to run Nobles, probably. Well, he keeps saying to run it, so I'm trying it out. It didn't make a lot of sense to me either. Get Leona here. She's got a recurve bow. I mean, I get that like his spin to win does extra damage too. It just feels like the AP doesn't scale that well on him, but I don't know. I mean, I guess using some of my items is alright. I mean, I would think it would work better on something that has more range, like Aurelian Soul or Brand or Cannon or something like that. We could hold on to it, Garen.
To me.
Oh, she still doesn't have as much HP as some of the others out there. I don't think we have much synergy with the glacial stuff. Yeah, I guess we could take Fiora out. Wait, we do have them all. Okay, we just need Kale. Didn't realize we were so close. I know, but I'm saving up so I can level up more. Do Poppy for an extra night.
Ready, Hammer?
Like, next turn, I'm probably going to level up again, because we need to try to get to Kale ASAP. Yeah, as long as we don't run into that Void comp, it's probably pretty good. Nah, I'm probably gonna keep... I'm probably gonna try to level up one more time. I mean, we're fine on HP right now. Like, there's not really a rush to make our move, I don't think. We are super melee heavy, though. Right now. Oh, I forgot to put someone else in there, but that's fine. Yeah, I could have put Lucian in. because your probability of getting like the tier 5s go way up whenever you level up again. Okay, I think.
For Demacia, always bring draw.
If we ever get an Ash, I think Sejuani could be alright. Yeah, they just shred right through our armor. We're gonna get slaughtered by this Void Assassin comp. We just don't have enough damage to kill him. Yeah, but like Leona came with the recurve bow, so
I was forged by winter.
I could do a locket or something. I'm trying, man. It's just like you really need Kale to make this work, and you just don't have a high probability. Maybe with Draven, we can see. We're just like, we're so light on damage, and it's... I mean, like, you really need to get leveled up, like, Lucians, and you probably need Ashe. Like, if you had Ashe with Sejuani, then I think, you know, you might have enough CC. Maybe, like... You need a lot of, like, recurve bows, too. Who can I take out? I don't even... I think we're going to have to power roll on this, or we're going to have to power level that. Try to throw a Draven in there.
Let's do this.
Just so we have a bit more damage. The melees bug out. Like, these guys are just running circles, too. Like, when you have a ton of melee champs, they just get really bugged with this version of the game. Yeah, that's probably it. We tried, man. It's a really tough build. Like, it's good early, but unless you have that Kale, I think you just get blasted. Because, like, the other two nobles just really don't do a lot. I mean, you can just leave them on your bench, but, like, you're missing out on a lot of other powerful synergies other comps are going to have. You know, other comps are going to have Void, potentially shred your armor. They're going to have big, like, magic damage dealers, like Aurelion Soul or Brand. So, like, it can work. I mean, I've been beaten by it before when someone had a level 2 Kale. But it can be kind of tough. Hey, the viewership... I mean, the viewership held while I played a TFT there. maybe people in general are just kind of, I don't know. Maybe they're just checking out other stuff. I'm gonna play one more TFT, then I'll finish the series. We'll give Juan his money's worth here. I'm not gonna try the nobles, although like I said, it has some potential here. But I will play one more TFT because I know some people have been wanting TFT, and I know, but then I would have had a much lower chance of getting a level 2 Leona Jolty, and I really needed a level 2 Leona. Like, I was pretty close to getting it. I mean, I'm sure there are all kinds of ways I could optimize. I mean, I was trying to force that strategy at that time. I just don't know, like, a lot of the top-end strategies, like, I'm learning ways to adapt them, like, what's your plan B? You know, with, like, glacials, okay, you're probably not going to get a Nivea, so what else do you do? Or, like, what happens if you don't get a brand? Or what happens if you don't get a Gnar and you're going for, like, wilds? You know, I don't know what to do with nobles if you don't get, where the hell am I? Why can't I move? Okay, I guess I was, I don't know, losing my mind. Yeah, I'm figuring out, like, I've been working on this build. It's kind of like, you can do a hybrid of wild and glacials early, sort of, with their early tier units, and then you can kind of figure out which one you're going to get. Well, so, like, most of the top-end builds really hinge on you getting a couple of key tier 4 units. If you're going for the glacial elementals, which I think is the best overall, you need brand. If you're going for wilds, you need Gnar. Like, those are the key pieces. If you don't get those comps really don't work. Ugh, well.
On the prowl.
Here comes the boom.
Fear the void.
I don't think it's that boring to watch. I don't know. It depends on the commentary. We'll go back after this game. We'll finish out the ranked series. Ooh, you know, I really like rapid fire on Nidalee because not only does it help you charge up faster, but she actually gets to she actually gets to attack from ranged. Like, when she transforms into cat, she still gets the same range. Like, watch. It'll be so troll. It's hilarious. Elise is alright. I mean, I would only use her as filler. You know, if you already have brand, it does give you, like, a demon bonus. Like, if you can't find Gnar, like, she could be a good plan B. Don't want any of those. I'm not gonna go for Braum. I'm just gonna save. I've heard that Luden's is bugged, but I don't know for sure. See, look at her. Look at this Nidalee go. I'm going to lose to this one because their Garen is really strong early. But it's pretty funny that you can attack from range when Nidalee transforms. pretty nice. Because she does really good damage, and you don't have to make yourself vulnerable.
I recommend skipping.
I could hold Lulu, but then I could also sell. Let's see if I win this or not. If I win it, I should put Triss further in the back. Nah, I think we're gonna lose it. So we're gonna go for the loss streak. That's fine. So I don't really like Darius is still kind of useful later on. I think Phantom Dancer on Warwick's actually pretty good. Warwick is one of the best like tanks, I think.
On the prowl.
For democracy.
We want the night bonus. Do we care?
On wings of fury.
Oh, we could do Elise and have the transformation, I guess. Try to get that spatula. If we can't get a spatula, we're gonna try to get cannon, I guess. I don't like Negatron really. I think Negatron's one of the worst items, but I wish it would show you what your items are off to the left or something, just so you could like remind yourself what you have. I think I just need to keep my level 2s in there for now.
I know what lurks in the shadows.
Oh, I guess you could click the minimap to check your board. That's true. She has a gunslinger. I think we just hold for now. We could get some Yordle synergy too at some point. I did get beat by Yordles earlier today. I played a game and I actually got beat by Yordles. I'm gonna hold on to Cannon in case I see a brand. I can still pivot over to Glacials later if I want. I'm not really committed to anything right now. I'll always buy right there. Not entirely sure if that's correct, but we don't have another night. Let's take an Italy, I guess. Yeah, it's looking more and more like wild dragons here.
On wings of fury.
So maybe I get rid of cannon. I don't know. We'll see how this does. We're probably gonna get blown out by these assassins. Like, these assassin comps are so good early because they almost always like use all of their items and they get like tier 2 champions really quickly. Like, assassins are definitely like the hard reroll rush comp. Although he does have 40 gold, so dude just got lucky as hell, I guess. I don't know. I could get all wilds. Maybe I. My economy's pretty bad. I think I'm off the Trist. I think I'm off the Elise plan too. I don't know how that dude has like 4 tier 2 champs without re-rolling. Nah, I'm not doing all TFT. I know people want to see solo queue also. I could try to get Brawler. It's Rek'Sai, but that feels bad. I mean, we're not in, like, super danger here. We need to get up to 50 gold soon. I haven't gotten rid of the cannon yet. I mean, we could pivot to ice if I want to have that option, but... But do I want to slow down my economy to pivot? I mean, if I don't get a Gnar with this build, it's going to feel terrible. But I needed my economy to get to a Gnar. We're not losing, like, that badly, which is fine. Like, actually, I like going on a loss streak as long as we're not taking too much damage from it. It's fine. Alright, I think we'll just stay off the glacials for now. Spatula's good, Cho's good. Everybody's getting smart. They all know that you want the spatula now. You... Okay. Say, get off me, dude. I know that Void guy's gonna want it. Joe lets me do brawlers with Warwick as a front line. He's one of the best front lines. He has so much health. And he has a really good ult. Well. He does have more health than a tier 1 Garen. I think I'm going to switch over. Maybe I'll regret not taking that Ashe because... Oof. That curse, though. He's already leveled up. We're getting stomped here. Oh, no, we really need the, we really need to see Gnar or Brand, but we can't do that until we level up, so we're going to have to level up here. Yeah, somewhat. Nidalee's really popular. It does suck that we don't have another Nidalee. Volibear's not insane here. He's got the Gnar. That's cool. Alright, if we don't get some action here soon... we might have to spend these items. So there's one, he's a knight, but we already kind of cashed out on the knights. Could do a Starks on everybody. It's red buff. Could do a Frozen Heart. I haven't had the items to get double Spear of Sojin Pike. I know that's a thing that people are doing, but I've beaten that before too. I mean, it's alright, but you have to have very, very specific items.
I will end them.
We'll see how it goes this time. If it doesn't work out this time, we're probably gonna have to go hard here and find something else. We're just really not finding a ton of upgrades, which is annoying, but they are blasting us. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go hard here. The level 1 Nidalee is very problematic. I mean, we just do need an R, but if we don't get an R, we're in big trouble.
Shall we? I am the wind.
Just had to do something, make sure, or like try to make sure that we don't get blown out. We're still probably gonna lose. Yeah, we just didn't get any upgrades, like, at all. I mean, we had like 50 different units we could upgrade, and we just never saw it, so... We were trying to be as flexible as humanly possible, but we never saw... We didn't see Brand until the very end. And we didn't have the pieces to go with him. And then we had Nidalee level 1 for the whole game. We had to use Rengar instead of Gnar. It was rough. It happens, though. I don't think it's luck-based. I mean, I just got greedy and didn't pivot away fast. Like, I could have pivoted to some other strategy, probably. Like, I was given a bunch of, like, Tristanas early. I maybe could have tried to go for some gunslinger thing. I just don't know, like, that build very well. It's really hard to organize stuff like that, Danger. I mean, if people, like, want to do something, it's, I don't know. I'd have to look up, like, the legalization of something like that, too. Like, what I'd have to, like, it's, especially if it's something that's, like, international, it's really hard to, because I looked up, because there were some people that were wanting to do, like, channel giveaways or something, to, like, sponsor channel giveaways. And like gambling, at least in the United States, especially like if anything's considered potential online gambling, then you can get in like some serious legal trouble. Hey, what's up, Tomfoolery? Now that would be like a skill-based challenge, but I would have to look it up. He probably does, but I don't know. Like I would have to look and see. That kind of stuff. I wouldn't do it without any, like, money, probably. I mean, y'all are welcome to set up stuff like that on your own. Just because, it's just the viewership doesn't seem like it would be there. That's the thing. It's like, a lot of people, you know, tune into the stream to watch me, I think. Just to hear my random conversations or to, you know, hear about, like, my descriptions of how to play the game better and things like that. Hey, thanks, Tom Flory. I appreciate it. Yeah, so it's not like something that like that couldn't be fun. I mean, hey, the Discord, if y'all want to set up like a little tournament or something on the Discord, that's fine. You know, there's even a free section of the Discord now where you don't have to be a member, that anyone can get on and play. It's just, it takes a lot of time too, and I'm really short on time these days. Like, there are more guides that I need to be doing, and I need to be working on my dissertation. I need to be like taking care of my daughter, and there's just a lot of stuff going on. Okay, Yumi's banned. I guess probably just do Zyra.
Feel the thorns embrace.
I mean, I could see about the tournament thing. I know that someone was talking about wanting to do a Total War Warhammer tournament as well. If people want to do those tournament type of stuff, that could be tricky to organize. I guess people could play on their own and just tell me, like, I could do the brackets and things, and people could just tell me, you know, what the results were, and then I could just show, like, if I participate in it. You know, I could just film, you know, the rounds that I'm in. That might work. Yeah, you can join. The Discord is just the Strategy Professor. I think there should be a link somewhere. What are we... That's fine. Leona does decent magic damage bottom. I know. I can't play other games. It's difficult. I mean, even pivoting to Teamfight Tactics, like one of the most popular games on Twitch right now that uses the same intellectual property as League of Legends, it's still hard to find an audience for it. Nice, Pancake. I'm jealous, man. Sounds good. Hanging out at the pool. So, like, it's really hard for me to find other games. And, I mean, I even tried another Total War game as well. I tried the Three Kingdoms, and I probably dropped, like, 30 hours on that game trying to learn it, trying to get good, you know, posting up, like, an in-depth review, like a guide, for the Yellow Turbans and stuff like that. And I didn't even get, like, most of those episodes don't even have 100 viewers. They're, like, 100 views, period. So that's kind of my threshold. If it's under 100, it's really tough to justify doing it. Really, it'd be nice if I could get stuff to get like 1,000 views. That would be good for me. I would like that, but not that many things get 1,000 views. It's like most of the streams will end up with about 1,000. Yeah, it's just people, I don't know. People just don't like to watch it. And, like, a lot of the other Warhammer content, or, like, the Total War content creators have just switched back to Warhammer 2. Because it's just so much more popular. I mean, Warhammer 2 is better than Three Kingdoms, for sure. But I thought that at least, like, when Three Kingdoms got released, people might be hyped and, like, want to watch. Because no one else had done Yellow Turbans on Legendary that I saw. At least not when I started making it. So I was like, okay, maybe people want to see that. I thought Yellow Turbans were the most interesting faction, but and back in the day I tried doing, like, when the channel first started, like XCOM 2 and Civ 6, which I really liked Civ 5 a lot. Civ 6 I was like, it was really hard to get past, like, the cartoonish graphics. XCOM 2 was okay, but, like, the original remake from, like, 2012 or whatever, Enemy Within, I thought that was better. But it's tough. You know, back then it was, you know, pretty much everything got really low views. That was when I was like a channel with like 100 subscribers or something, and everything would have like, you know, 5 or 10 views on it.
Minions have spawned.
Well, in order to be like a successful content creator on YouTube, most of the time you have to specialize. Unless you are like already very well established, you can try to make the transition into a variety streamer. Because or unless you just like have really good marketing and go viral and you just have a great like, I don't know, great personality or vibe that people really like connect with. It's very, very difficult to be a content creator in general, but also like a variety streamer just doesn't work. Yeah, you got a flash, man. What's up with these cheesers, dude? Really? Didn't flash fast enough, died. Cool. Oh yeah, Twitch started red. I mean, we should have known that Twitch was going to start red. I guess I should have warded it. There's like a 99% chance that Twitch starts red, so... Yeah, it's really hard. Like, you need to specialize in something. I mean, there's like Markiplier, you know, people like that. Some of the really big streamers that can get away with it, but... I think that's one of the big mistakes of a lot of content creators is they just try to play whatever, and it's like... Because most people expect you to have a certain level of expertise and knowledge about what you're streaming. That's one of like the core things. Pretty much anything on YouTube, for the most part, like people expect you to be good at whatever your topic is, right? Knowledgeable or talented. And you just can't do that if you don't spend a lot of time on it. And if you're constantly playing a bunch of different stuff, it's hard to claim expertise in a lot of things. Why do my views drop? It's tough to say. They'll probably be back. I mean, they drop off from time to time and come back. It could be an algorithm thing. You know, there's a couple of weeks ago where I had like 210 concurrent viewers and like YouTube like blipped or something because my internet didn't go out, but people were telling me that the stream went down for a minute for like, it was like 15 seconds or something, and we lost like half the viewers and it went down to 100. So it could be something like that. Could be, there's probably a correlation with Teamfight Tactics. A lot of people just don't like watching that game for some reason on this channel, even though it's a super popular game. I think a lot of it's people just don't understand it. They don't know what they're watching because it's pretty complicated and it's pretty new. She's probably going to come back with a BF sword. So I think part of it is definitely... is likely Teamfight Tactics related, and then also, you know, because there were downvotes on the Teamfight Tactics, especially the first few streams of it. Now, part of that is also, like, maybe I just wasn't, like, that great at Teamfight Tactics, especially when I first started, because I didn't play on the beta at all. So that could be a thing. I was also on a big loss streak. You know, I got demoted from D4 down to P3. Hi, I'm the strategy professor. This is Fortnite. Yeah, it's not really my scene. So I think it's some combination of those things, but I'm not really sure. Also, like, seasonally, June and July tend to be lower viewer months for whatever reason. You would think maybe more, like, younger people would be watching because school's out, but that's not really my demographic. Maybe it's just more people are, like, on vacation, or I don't know. But last year around June, there was a pretty big drop-off, but that was, I know that a lot of that was algorithm-related and meta-related with League of Legends. People were really mad at the alternative bot lane meta. Is there a jungler here? So, you know, I just do the best I can. That's all I can do.
An enemy has been slain.
Such a busy world.
I mean, it'd be nice to have, like, an audience for something like Teamfight Tactics also, where No freaking way. Oh my god. Alright, well, he's hitting for that one.
An ally has been slain.
She tried to run straight past the Leona. It's like, dude, you can't do that. Anyways, like I was saying, it'd be nice to have something that's a little bit less mechanical in my back pocket, too. I mean, I am 35. You know, I'm sure my mechanics are slower than they used to be when I was, like, in my 20s. And I'm sure it's not going to get any better, so it's nice to, like, have something that's a little bit less mechanically intense content that I could play. Well, this is just, I don't know. I mean, people in this elo are okay. I don't want to be, like, a total hater or whatever, but it's just, like, I don't know. I mean, I'm getting baited into a lot of these, like, bad situations, so it's not like I'm a saint either in these elos. I just gotta quit going along with stupid decisions. Like, I should have left as soon as she, like, got killed by Leona. But I stayed thinking I could kill the Kaisa. I'm pretty sure she healed, because I don't know how she got that much health back. Because it looked like she had like 100 health. Meth.
Wait until my seeds take root.
I mean, hopefully I can keep up mechanically to an extent. I mean, I know my mechanics aren't amazing to begin with, but it's one of those things that like sneaks up on you when you get older. It's like, you don't, it's not like one day you're just like old, you know? It's like, it's something that happens so gradually. And it's just like, it just sneaks up on you. You just can't eat the same stuff you used to be able to eat. You know, you just don't have quite as much energy as you used to. You just can't quite think quite as fast as you used to or react to stuff as fast. Yeah, I mean, WoW Classic would be really cool. I don't know, like, if I'd have the viewership for it, though. I mean, I think there would definitely be some people that like it. It's just that style of game where you just, like, grinding stuff out. I mean, it can be fun if you can make the personality. I haven't even played WoW in a long time, and I still like watching some Asmongold stuff every now and then. He's got a pretty, like, an entertaining personality. I just watch clips of it. I don't watch, like, the stream itself, but I feel like that's a tough space to get into. Oh, we gotta be careful with this Leona. He's doing well on our team. Kishwani, Jax is okay, despite the int. Yep, Predator Garen. Meth. He's got an interesting personality. Freaking joke. Well, they better kill Garen.
Killing spree.
Take careful steps. Come closer.
Well, he is passionate, but he's been at the game, like, he's very knowledgeable, he's very good at the game. You know, he's an entertaining guy, and he's old school, like, he's old guard. Like, he's had, once you get up pretty high, like, you can stay relevant for a very long time. You know, once you start getting, like, over 100,000 subs, because anytime anyone's looking for that content, like, you're going to have such a history with it that it just kind of renews and brings new people in there a lot, because you're one of the bigger names. So, that, you know, he's one of the old guard. Like, he's probably been on Twitch since almost the very beginning. Wow, wait, they had all their sums? I thought they used them all before. I thought they would. How did they kill me before? I thought they used it. Did they just walk in and out? Okay, that was my bad. Alright.
Such a busy world.
Is that 2 Infernals? It is. Whoa, what? What the? What was that?
Turret plating will soon fall. Shut down. An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Does it, you can't ult the dragon, man. I don't think.
Enemy killing spree.
Did she not have smite? I don't know. I thought she just didn't press it.
Careful steps.
Ult! 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 Jesus H. Christ. Hold on, man. I gotta hold on to my 60-second ult here. So stupid. Like, why would you not press R there? It was really close to killing her.
So much more to see.
I just gotta mute all. It's like, Caitlyn, no, you're bad, dude. It's not Sejuani's fault.
Shut down.
And I'm bad, too, for going along with you.
Nothing is future-proof.
Come closer.
She's down 50 CS. I mean, like, this is a tough lane if you don't respect the Leona, which she never is. Like, she's trying to walk right past the Leona that first fight that got him really far ahead. It's like, just take small trades. Like, you don't have to kill him every time. Like, it's okay to ult there just to put Caitlyn to, like, 100 health to make her leave the lane. Or the Kaisa to 100 health to make her leave the lane. So that you can farm a little bit. Since you're down 50 CS, that might be a good idea. Damn it. Really? The last shot of that tower? Alright, well, I got baited there. Put traps down, Caitlyn. Put traps down, Caitlyn. Maybe we can come back here. Vlad's doing really well, I think. It's so hard when you're behind a Zyra because I just have like no gold in these fights. Yeah, I went too far to try to get that Q. I didn't think that last tower shot would hit me. If I'd sidestepped the Leona ult, maybe. I should have just let her go, though. LeBlanc could have been, you know, coming up a lot faster than that, too. Is dumb. We're all chasing under tower. Cool.
An ally has been slain.
Venture off the beaten path.
Okay. Vlad could have killed her. Right? I mean, she's at like 30% health. Vlad has his ult. And old Vlad, you just like ult her, Q her, E her, and then just run away. With your phase rush, she's dead. Alright. I can't believe she gets to ult into like our jungle. Like that with no vision and no punishment when Vlad's sitting right there. I mean, I shouldn't have gone up, I guess, to contest it. I thought maybe I could at least stall him a little bit so he could like trading at dragon. Okay. I just gotta quit dying. And then we can maybe win.
An enemy has been
Sitting at some towers here. I'm gonna have to go. Oh, are they just gonna chase and kill? Well, they'll probably kill him, but anyone have TP? No one has TP. I'm gonna get killed by Garen. Well, we got kills, but they're gonna get our tier 2 probably. I don't know. Maybe I can clear it. Okay, well, I saved some on it. Yeah, there is a Twitch Rivals. It might be, I think it might be with TFT. Because Disguised Toast, I think is his name, was talking about it. Said there's a $100,000 Twitch Rival. Okay. Maybe. Jack's getting pretty... I mean, everyone's doing pretty well now. We're kind of getting back in there. Well, Jax is going to get a tier 2, so we basically trade 1 kill and a tier 1 for a tier 2. That's probably alright. Whoa, why?
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I I guess he got him.
Shut down.
I don't think that's worth giving the shutdown gold, though. Oh, wait, he didn't die. Never mind. Okay. What do I know? He's a genius. Boy genius here. Yeah, Twitch's pretty fed. I need to save my stuff for the Twitch. I tried to blow up the Garings. He didn't have a lot of magic resist, and I wanted to peel our 80 carry, but... it's dangerous for me to walk around with the, Leona there. It's a lot of this is gonna be warded. I don't have my sweeper. Yeah, so it's like I need to peel with my stuff, but we also need to kill Twitch. Dude, a third Infernal for real? How freaking lucky. I wish they would just take out, like, I don't like the Elemental Dragon thing. Because, like, some games when you're ahead, you get, like, 3 Windrakes. Sometimes when they're ahead, you know, they get all this other, they get 3 Infernals, you know? Got like a 20% chance, and if you die, there's a really high chance that they're gonna Baron. Trying to stall them off a Baron. Please, Caitlyn, can you ult? Okay.
Enemy rampage. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Caitlyn's ult range at level 11, by the way, is like right here. From like right here to right here. Just throwing that out there.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Take careful steps.
She's like, oh wait, already killed my support? And ran away? Okay, I'll go ahead and ult. Let me give the other team maximum amount of time
Come closer.
to get over there to help her. Like, if she just ulted immediately when she saw the Kaisa, then I would have deleted the Kaisa. And I wouldn't have had to die or use my flash. At least I'm not worth gold, I guess. No, she's not gonna nerd rage at me because I'm pretty sure I have them all muted. I'm sitting on a control ward, so. Aaron's not moving on us, so I don't think they really suspect. Yay, almost. Well, I still don't get to. I don't know why I'm saying yay. I still don't get to complete an item.
Venture off the beaten.
Everything requires so much gold, and I just have had terrible like momentum all game. Kate's. I don't know what Kate's doing. Over there trying to take their Gromp or something. Start a fight. Damn it. Almost. We really don't want to get flanked by we have to play so defensively because like the Twitch and the LeBlanc are scary. Jax does have TP, but we don't have a ward behind him. We don't have a good TP ward. I should have checked it with a plant first. She could probably still kill me even then. If I got off a full rotation, I think I can kill her, but I didn't. She one-shot me before I could even press my button. Like 0.1 seconds. Ult again. Hey, what's up? Sorry, I can't read which language that is, but hey, friend. Good to see ya. What? He just ult him for like 800 true damage? Oh, she ulted, yeah. She ulted the clone that got canceled when it died. It's not OP, but that was a surprising amount of damage. He's probably a little, I mean, for how easy he is to play, he's probably a little on the strong side, but... Twitch is really fed.
Your turret has been destroyed.
I don't understand how he got caught. I've had vision there the whole time. He's gonna get blown up, probably. Freaking headphones.
Wait until my seeds take root.
Your inhibitor is respawning soon.
Alright, there we go. Caught one of them out, being goofy. They have 5 dragons though. Wait.
Ace.
I guess all we're gonna get is a reset. There's a ward there. Seriously? Dude, don't go that way, man.
The forest holds many surprises.
Garen baited him. Yeah.
Venture off the beaten path.
You're gonna wait on Kate. Okay, if Garen doesn't die here, I think we got this. Or not Garen, Jax.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Alright, whoop. We got it off the back of Jax being OP. That was not a very good game for me. Yeah, we got smoked in the laning phase. I mean, we basically got carried by the Jax and the Vlad. The Sejuani also later in the game. Oh, okay, cool. I thought we had to win one more. Alright, that's probably a good note to go out on, I think. 4 hours. Did we even lose a game today? We may have lost one. Maybe I just thought we were going to lose that one. Yeah, we lost one. So we went 4-1. I'll take it. Anyways, that's going to be it for tonight. We'll be back tomorrow, so stay tuned. I should have more guides coming out soon. I'm going to definitely have some TFT guides for people interested in that. And then I'm not even sure if it's worth it to do like an 80 carry guide or like a tier list right now. So I'll just do some more champion guides. I don't know, a little bit. Well, nah, I need to go take my daughter to daycare in the morning. We've got under 100 viewers, so nah, I unfortunately can't lose a lot of sleep over. If we had like our, you know, like 150 plus or something viewers, I could lose some sleep over that, but hey, thanks, Ryan. I appreciate it, man. Anyways, we'll be back tomorrow, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.